in 80 minutes' time. We're good to go. The first of two on the Sunday ticket. Brayley gets us underway, and the kickoff down to Jerome Hughes, who hands it off with Josh King, who'll play it here 15 out from his own line.
Getting to their end of sets.
Through the middle they come. Liero, then Munster. Pappenhausen away to Anderson. The player he has become, filling in everywhere. The outside backs. Good tackle by Ramian.
Set restart.
Set restart, though. Mick has held on too long there in the tackle. And so, first real scoring chance of the game goes to Melbourne as Munster leads it through Liero. Then Hughes. Quick ball. Katoa into a massive hole. Hughes celebrating in the background. First chance they get, they come up with points. It was clinical.
Gee, that is superb. The skill here on show. A wonderful combination out on that right-hand side. The catch and pass. Yeah, look at Hughes' reaction. He knows.
It might be alarming in the Sharks coach's box, given the honesty session during the week amongst the players, and first time inside their own 20.
Hughes posted, but he had the leg speed, the big fella, to get there. Will they go there again?
So contact off the ball, the reason for the penalty. As McInnes here from 5 metres out. It's Kafusi charging towards the uprights. The Sharks looking to break their duck here today. Well, he's gone close there in the attention of Uto Ikamanu. Back to Trindle, at the back for Hines, tries to tip it on, straight to Farlongo. It's Farlongo versus Kennedy. He's short, but boy, he can run, and he runs away from the Sharks fullback. Sua Farlongo flies through the air on a 100-metre run to make it 10 points to nil. Over the first 20 metres or so, Kennedy was a real chance of getting him. He just outclassed him as far as speed did Sua Farlongo. He does that. He's a big body for a 5'8", makes a strong tackle there. Calhoun, well, he runs towards Munster once again. Trying to work him over here through the middle of the field. He's been caught a couple of plays now in field. Here's Nickera, runs to Grant. He's slid out towards the Munster defensive role to make that tackle. Hines puts boot to it. Coming in, Farlongo towards the ball again, backs away from it. Trindle! He got there. If there wasn't a knock on, it's play on and a try to the Sharks. Farlongo again chose not to play at the ball. He had a real crack at that one and backed away from it.
Just launches it into the air. And Farlongo just watches the ball, hesitates, goes over his head, into the hands of Trindle.
Just a 4-point deficit. Try only just now confirmed. It was moving ever so slightly in Trindle's hands. It didn't contact one of the Storm defenders. And so Hines from almost right in front makes it 10 points to 6 Eloise.
Melbourne will go to the break with the lead.
At the end of 40 minutes here at Amy Park, we have got a cracking game coming up. You would expect nothing less when these two sides go around, and it's Pappenhausen to get us back underway for the second half here. The kick taken by Trindle on the gallop as well as Hamlin Welly brings it back here to be stopped by Grant as they get themselves set either side of the field. Munster working on the left. Harry Grant from dummy half. From right beside the uprights. That began with a bit of rain around. Now sunshine, blue skies above.
Chance their arm in fear of error. They've had some success with it, Melbourne, at different stages today. So too have Cronulla. It's going to take someone who's got the bravery just to move the footy a little to an edge to try and open up this game. At the moment, it's a conservative style from both sides.
So they play the ball from Munster. Hughes to put the kick in again. End over end. Comes down here. Katoa's there. Makes the catch. Gives it to Meany. An absolutely brilliant play by Eli Katoa. What a target he is.
Yes, he just takes it upon himself, Eli Katoa. He just goes after the one-on-one battle with Will Kennedy and flies up above him.
Finish in the top 4. And the strike this time is a good one from Pappenhausen. Good tackle there down low, and Nickera over the top. Grant comes back to Wishart. Here's Hughes. Katoa. Cutter ball. Farlongo for the corner. He flew again. Boy, it was close.
Yes, there it is. It was incredible from the little fella Farlongo. So too was the pass from Katoa.
No try for Sua Farlongo.
Touchline.
We've ascertained that already, Ashley. You can get things back underway if you like.
Yeah, what's the pass here from Katoa? It's an absolute beauty. Right out in front of Mulatalo. Caught infield and then did tremendously well to cover the ground, Mulatalo, and just launch. Did enough. Just did enough. That's a great shot.
He's a sugar glider right there, isn't he?
Great shot. He almost tucked the leg in too.
That's Murray Taulagi stuff. Magic round
So
a few years
is
ago.
on the touchline here. We have a decision.
Still a great effort from Farlongo. Jeez.
He had Mulatalo there on his hammer, about to try and smash him into touch. And he never took his eyes off the spot that he predetermined was where he's going to put the ball down. Just set sail for that spot and just about flew in to score. There's still a chance here for the Sharks with 9 remaining. But they haven't had a tackle inside the Melbourne 20 in this second half. They've only had 7 play the balls beyond the halfway line in this second
You
half.
see the frustration setting in. Adam Fanua-Blake there just getting up after he played the ball. Just hands in the air.
Hines' pass goes to ground here again. Mulatalo will do well to stay in the field of play. He manages to do that. And they've lost their way here, out near the sideline, and to bring it away now to get to a kick eventually. Here is Kaufusi, fires it out the back. Trindle goes towards Meany, who takes him to ground. So Trindle out of the equation as far as kicking is concerned. Hines is there, goes across the field. His only option is to go long. And the Sharks need the ball in their hands because Melbourne have been perfect from this end with their hands in the second half.
Yeah. They certainly have been. A really professional second half, hasn't it, from Melbourne?
15 from 17 overall in the second half, but they just haven't given the Sharks a sniff at their own end of the field.
Yeah, Nico Hines on Tyron Wishart.
A couple of nice legs tackles in the last few defensive sets as Hines is now Law. The play it here for Grant. Comes across to Hughes and is kicked towards the corner. That's all they have to do now. In fact, it won't reach the corner. Katoa's there again, and he beats Kennedy again. Hughes is there. It's the Eli Katoa show. He can leap, he can catch, he can set up tries. Jerome Hughes plants it down.
This afternoon. Gee whiz, what a performance from Katoa.
Look at that reaction again from Jerome Hughes. Rain before kickoff. And the sun very much shining on the Storm's back in this second half. Pappenhausen adds 2 more points. It's a big scoreline now, Eloise. And now it's a bit of fun here. It's Globetrotters time as Munster out this left-hand side. Well, he's smiling. Now he's got the better of his old teammate there, Nico Hines, who was an NRL player with the Storm between 2019 and 2021. They're back inside the Westpac red zone once again. They've had all the chances in attack in the second half. The Sharks, as Asimus it goes to Liero. He had 3 grabs at it. I think he got there in the end to bring it down safely. An acrobatic ending to the day of rugby league here in Melbourne, but out of action for, you'd guess.
Does he reel this back in, Was? Oh, he does.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he does.
Appendicitis. We saw him in the dressing rooms before kickoff here today. Nick Meany from beside the uprights takes over from Ryan Pappenhausen, who's watching on from the bench. 30 points to 6. There's a tinge of a bit of taste for the Melbourne Storm, given what happened there. Maybe a Panadol for Sua Farlongo, who, as we said, will be missing for a little while to come. You'd imagine off the back of what we saw. There's the live ladder. Melbourne in third, the Sharks slipping all the way to 10th. That's incredible.
And their for and against two's taken a real hit, hasn't it, over the last couple of weeks? -4. Geez, I didn't realise.
But they were plus 20 coming into today, and now they're 24 in arrears here, and they've gone away from the short kickoff. Eli Katoa's off the field anyway, so they can't kick to him for the 14th time today. As Josh King was smiling there, it was Ronaldo who was out of the line looking for the last say once again. He was in field and having a bit to say to Josh King as well, who just nods to the scoreboard and says, Ronaldo, it's 30 points to 6. What a win by Melbourne. And the rivalry that just goes on and keeps on giving.